This video is about the Middle East conflict. I try to explain whether Hamas should be labeled as terrorists or freedom fighters. Hamas, whose full name is Harakat al-Muqawama al-Islamiyya, which translates to Islamic Resistance Movement in German, was founded in 1987. It emerged during the First Intifada, a wave of uprisings against the Israeli occupation of the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. The founding of Hamas was a reaction to the long-standing occupation and the associated social and political tensions. Hamas has both a political and a military wing. The political wing participates in elections and has controlled the Gaza Strip since 2007, after winning the elections in 2006. The military wing, known as the Qassam Brigades, is responsible for attacks against Israel and other military operations. However, both wings operate independently of each other. Various countries and organizations, including Israel, the United States, and the European Union, classify Hamas as a terrorist organization. This is due to their history of suicide bombings and rocket attacks against Israeli civilians and military personnel. Hamas's methods have often led to civilian casualties and are widely condemned internationally. Some consider Hamas to be freedom fighters resisting occupation and fighting for the rights of Palestinians. They see the actions of Hamas as a response to the ongoing military occupation and oppression by Israel. This view is particularly widespread in some Arab and Muslim countries. Hamas also provides a range of social and humanitarian services in the areas where they operate. This includes schools, hospitals, and other social institutions. These services have strengthened local support for Hamas and have granted them a degree of legitimacy. Hamas's international relations are complicated. While some countries and organizations interact with Hamas, others avoid contact due to their classification as a terrorist organization. Hamas's position in the international context remains controversial, and their relations with other countries are often fraught with tensions. There have been several attempts at reconciliation between Hamas and the rival Fatah party, which controls the West Bank. These attempts aimed to form a unity government and to overcome the division between the two territories. So far, these efforts have been largely unsuccessful, although the dialogue continues. The future of Hamas and their role in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict remains uncertain. The ongoing blockade of the Gaza Strip and the continuing military confrontations with Israel present significant obstacles to a possible political solution. It is unclear how the relationships between Hamas, Israel, and other regional actors will evolve. Hamas is a complex organization with many different facets. Their role as either terrorists or freedom fighters largely depends on perspective. Their actions and the reactions to them have far-reaching impacts on the region and the people who live there.